This is a video about organizing your backpack, cleaning out your backpack. So the first thing we're going to do is open the backpack and take everything out. Now while I'm taking stuff out, I'm going to be making some judgment calls about what might go back in. Empty bottle that needs to be recycled, probably not going to go back in. I'm going to put that stuff on the right side. Water bottle that I use, I'll keep in. Lunchbox, it's gonna go back in, it's gonna get used again. Okay, and we get to some papers. These look like they're useful. Papers I'm gonna keep. And a book, of course, gets kept. Now these look like they've been stuffed in there for a long time. That one is a keeper. This one is a recycler. Another workbook, another book. Oh, look what was stuck behind all those, barely even visible, was a composition book. Now look down in the bottom. This, I will bet, is old. Yeah, that's old. That's gonna be recycled. That's gonna be recycled. You just keep going till you get to everything out. These are keepers. It is not raining anymore. This can go back into the closet. Okay, now when you get to the bottom of the backpack, you want to get out anything, scraps, especially if there's anything spilled in there, any food or anything, you can wipe it out. This looks pretty clean, so we're not going to have to wash it out with a damp rag or anything, but this would be the time to do that. When the backpack's empty is when you can really clean it. Okay, look in the small pouch. These never made it into the bathroom, which is where they belong. This is going to go back in, it's good to have. This will go back in, it's the straw for the water bottle. This is it's actually a student ID. This is my son's backpack, so that'll stay in. Keys will stay in, keys to the house. And this is clean too. So now that we have everything out, we're going to organize a little bit. First, we'll put the small things back in here that we know we're going to keep in here. So for example, the keys stay in, the ID stays in, the straw stays in, and the mask stays in. The other stuff is going to get put away when we're done with the backpack. Now we get to the big pouch. This stuff is not organized yet. We're going to organize it now. So all the papers, if you don't have folders in your backpack, you need to get at least one folder and an envelope. If you don't have folders, get an envelope. Take all your papers. This is what keeps them from getting stuffed into the bottom and crumpled up, and it's what keeps them organized. Now, this is a lot neater. Look at this. Go from biggest to smallest as you put them into your backpack, and they will all be visible. So this envelope is the biggest, it goes at the back. This is the smallest, it's going to go in the front. These books are a little bit bigger than this binder. So I'm going to take these books and stick them in. This workbook's a little smaller. And the binder. And then this little composition book will go on top. Now look at that. Look how organized that is. It's easy to see everything that's in there. The water bottle can fit right on the side like it was. It's always good to have a water bottle. Now before you stick your lunchbox in, you want to open it. Make sure there's no old food or nothing spilled inside it. Looks like it's empty, but it's a little bit dirty. So this is going to need to be washed out before it's put into the backpack. So this will go into the sink or into the kitchen to get washed. And that is it. This will get washed and put back in. These will go to the bathroom. This gets recycled, these get recycled, and this goes into the closet. But the backpack, this backpack is now clean and organized.